Villages in Burma's Arakan state said on Thursday that a military helicopter attacked a group of Rohingya Muslims gathering bamboo, killing nearly 29 and wounding 13. Among the killed, only 5 corpses were found. Major General Tun Tun Nyi said the army would release through news about the alleged incident in time. Burma's western Arakan state came to global attention in 2017 when the army drove about 800,000 ethnic Rohingyas across the border in Bangladesh. The United Nations has accused the army of cracking down on the Muslim minority with a genocidal intent. More recently, the military has been fighting another armed group, the Arakan Army, which recruits mostly from the ethnic Rakhine Buddhist population. The latest incident occurred in a valley in Butidang township, near a village that was home to Rohingya Muslim families. A military airstrike killed 5 people, including one of our villagers at around 4 p.m. yesterday. Zakir Ahmed, community leader from Kintown village, told Reuters by telephone. People in the village don't dare to go out and are frightened, he said. Many villages around Butidang were razed during 2017 campaign against Rohingyas, though the village that was home to the casualties from Wednesday's attack was spared at that time. Burma's leaders have vowed to crush all the rebels fighting for autonomy in Rakhine State, an area long scarred by the complex ethnic divisions, and authorities have blocked most aid agencies' access to the area, raising fears of more civilian suffering. Stephen Sakalian, head of delegation in Burma at the International Committee of the Red Cross, said teams from the organization had visited Butidang Hospital where 13 people were being treated for wounds, some of them in urgent need of surgery. ICRC and Myanmar Red Cross teams are following the situation very closely and offered our services in case of need, including medical supplies or transfer to Sithwe Hospital, as we did 2 weeks ago with 5 wounded civilians, he said. Rashid Ahmed, a laborer who spoke by telephone to Reuters, said his elder brother, uncle and nephew had been shot while they were working at Sai Din Valley. A helicopter attacked them while they were working there, cutting and collecting bamboo, he said. 2 other villagers said a helicopter had attacked the group. Some of the wounded were brought to Butidang town, but several died before they reached the hospital, said Maung Hwa Zan, a lawmaker for the township, adding that 5 bodies had been recovered. When I talked to the wounded people, they said that the shooting came from the air. There were no clashes on the ground, the lawmaker said. UN human rights experts on Tuesday condemned the Indian government for the deportation of 3 Rohingyas to Burma despite international law which prohibits the practice. According to the UN experts, India has separated and forcibly returned Rohingya families to Burma, including the recent deportation father and 3 of his children. 5 other family members were also deported. The practice of not forcing refugees or asylum seekers to return to a country in which they are liable to be subject to persecution is an international law principle. The UN General Assembly's Human Rights Council addressed the issue of Burma's human rights abuses, including sexual and gender-based violence and abuses against children, in particular in Arakan, Kachin and Shan states, the same states to which India is deporting the Rohingya refugees. The human rights experts also expressed concern for what they termed the systematic use of indefinite detention of Rohingyas in India, combined with discrimination, intolerance and abhorrent conditions which they should not face in a country where they have sought refuge.